Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video guys, it's just a quick video. I'm just gonna tell you about things that I was able to write off in working as a food delivery driver. Anyways, I did a list of the things I was able to write off in this job. So I'll start with gas. The gas is a huge write-off guys. Every week I spend, it's like $45 a week. My tax lady, she asked me all my gas expenses, including my personal. Second to my list is car insurance. Without doing the job, my car insurance was only $250.53 a month. And when I did this job, I have to switch it to business because we are dependent contractors. So this is considered business in car insurance. Car insurance went up $313.00. Highly recommend you having this. It's your protection just in case you had an accident, and it's really good to have one. I wouldn't risk it. It's something that if you got into an accident, you will shoulder all the expenses, and if worst comes to worst, the person got disabled for the rest of his life, then you will be providing that person all his life. I would not risk not having a car insurance, guys. Please do it. Don't risk it. Third in my list is health insurance. For me, the only thing that I can think of for health insurance is disability. I paid $58.50 monthly for just a disability insurance, and it's nice if you can write off some percentage of that. The disability insurance I have is a loss of income, and if I get into a serious accident, then that will cover my expenses. So it's, for me, it's considered as a health insurance, so you can actually write off that. It's a disability insurance is all that I can think of for the health insurance, unless you have things that I didn't know. Please comment down below so we can share it to the other people who would like to know these things. But this is the only thing I can think of right now. Fourth in my list is the car depreciation. Okay, in this, like for example, you are still paying your car for like loans like that. First year, if it's brand new, or I'm not even really sure about this, but you can always tell that to your tax guy, and they will tell you how much, or they will have a computation of what it is that they can write off. I believe it's 45% for the first year and 30% on the succeeding years. I don't know how much or how long you can write off something, but hey, it's a big write-off. It's a huge write-off. The vehicle is the biggest write-off ever, so don't miss that. Like for example, you buy a car intended for this delivery, don't write off the whole amount. Just write off like a portion of it this year, and then second year, second and third year. And if your car is already paid off, like my car, whatever the value of that car in the present, you can still write off the first year, so on and so on, until you, whatever it is, your accountant will tell you, or the tax guy will tell you. I don't want to deal with that because it's very complicated. All I want to say to you in this video is the things that you can write off. Fifth in my list is phone bill, data and messages and text that you have to use to do this job. So I believe it's at 80%. Not too sure about that. It's around 40 to 80, but you just tell your tax guy. Sometimes when I'm lost, I couldn't find the house, I have no choice but to text them or call them just to confirm that I'm in the right place or that I'm in the right house. So I always use text and call, and of course data for doing this job. Next in my list is car expenses. Car expenses like car maintenance, tires, brake pads, anything that you wanna change to your car that needed, actually not wanted, it's actually needed to be replaced or needed to be repaired, or anything that you need to do in the car because it has to, because you know you have to maintain that car running good to do this job, right? I like the idea that I can write off these things because these are the things that whether I do the job or not, I'll still be paying this in full amount. When I'm doing this job, that can reduce my taxes. So actually, this is the main reason why I stayed in this job. Next in my list is bags. Of course, you can't deliver the meal without the bags. I bought the bags to the company that I'm working because, well, that time I don't know where to buy it. But then I realized now that I'm doing the job, I should have bought it outside. First, it's cheaper. Second is that I can switch to other company, and now I have the name in my bag. So it's kind of like if I wanted to switch to other companies, what if I do two jobs like this and then the DoorDash, or I go to Skip the Dishes or Uber, the name of the bag is there. I don't know. It's kind of like I'm kind of like thinking ahead. So if you haven't done this and you're planning to do this, I suggest you buy just a generic one without the name, and it's the same. All companies will allow you anyways. You can write off that, and then just in case you want to buy a new one, you can also write off that one. Save the receipts. That's all that is important in doing write-off. All the receipts just in case you get audited. Next in my list is background check. I let the company that I work for do it for me. Pay them $20. I'm guessing this is like the police clearance, checking if I have criminal records or something. So yeah, you can write off that thing. Next in my list is mileage. The mileage itself is not really the write-off. You just needed this information just so you can actually compute the other expenses for the write-off. Usually, the company will provide you the mileage you use for the whole year or for the period that you work with them. Next in my list is car accessories. The car accessories that I'm talking about is that the accessories that you use in your car for doing the delivery. Like for example, holder for my phone in my car, or a shovel that you can use when it's winter time, or like when you're stuck in the snow while doing the delivery. Also the flashlight you use when you do a night shift in delivery. Anything that you need to use in making this job easy, I guess, or effective, you can write off that things. My list is COVID expenses. So with that, I was surprised that I can use the COVID expenses like sanitizer, alcohol, mask, face shield, gloves. So anything that you need to use for that regards with COVID, you can write off that things, guys. Next in my list is car assistance. Going services, like for example, your car didn't work or something happened that your car needs to be towed, then that fee that you pay for doing that service can be write off. Insurance like the AAA or the BCAA, a full year coverage of lots of services, then whatever you pay for that, you can write off that as well. Next in my list is parking tickets. Here in Langford, there are only few places that you pay for parking. Unlike in downtown, to pay for the parking, kind of confused. How will you get the receipt? For example, you only have to pay coins. That I'm confused. That's why I don't go to downtown, because one time I did it. I have to pay in coins in parking just so I can park in one slot there. I paid $1. So every time I go to a restaurant, I have to pay $1. So I'm losing $1 for that. I don't know how to write off that because I don't have the receipt. Just in case you have those receipts, then you can write off that thing, guys. Next to my list is entertainment. iTunes, Spotify subscription. You can also write off that. Do that for entertaining yourself because you've been sitting in the car too long. I'm kind of skeptical, but I do believe that it is really a write-off. Next in my list is fast cash. So you pay them to pay you now. Something like that. I don't know what you call for others, but in the company that I working for, we have to pay $1.99 for that to access that and to get that service. I believe if you want to get paid on that day when you finish the job, then you can actually have that service, and that service fee can be write off. The only thing that I worried about is that how will you prove the receipt in case you get audited. So anything that I'm telling you right now can be write off if you have the receipt, or if you have all the things that you can provide them, or to prove them that you paid for these things. Next to my list is accounting fee. Whatever you pay for doing the service in filing your tax. Last in my list is license and car registrations. With this, is like if you get a license to do this and register your car, then you can write off these things. That's all for today, guys, and I hope you learned from that list that I gave you. I researched, and some of it I was able to really use it, end up paying anything, even have refund. I hope you guys can have a good tax refund. I'm glad to educate you for this, and I hope you've learned from this, guys, and I'm happy to share to you guys. If you do like the video and you learn about things in this video, please give me a thumbs up. Share it to your friends so they can learn this too. If you have question on anything, suggestion, if I missed something, please comment down below and I will try to answer all your questions, my best knowledge. And if you're new to this channel and you are a Filipino or not, that you want to know about Canada and you just want to be entertained, even if my videos are in Tagalog, then you are welcome to subscribe. Click that subscribe button there. Don't forget notification bell as well, so you will be updated to my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. Happy filing of tax, even if it's already late. I hope this will help you for your next year if you already filed it, and if you haven't, I hope this will help you. Bye. Thank you for watching.